It's a beautiful afternoon for a game today, folks. I'm Andy McNamara, and this is Axis Football. The storyline for today's game surrounds how evenly matched these teams are. There has been a lot of speculation on how either side will be able to win this one. Either of these teams could bring home the victory today, but let's see who wants it more. He kicks it deep. He fields the kickoff. Breaks away from the first defender. That's the end of that play. Memphis getting set to start off this drive. Motion right. Gallagher surveys the field. Tosses one short. And the tackle is made. Gain of 11. Two receivers for the offense. Gallagher surveys the field. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. They'll send a player in motion. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. Tackle made by Ball. A huge gain by the offense. 1st and 10. Gallagher will hand it off. And the tackle will be made by Reed. That will go for about 5 yards. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. He drops back to pass. He makes the throw to the... And it's a Memphis touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. There's the kick. And it's good. The first score of the game goes to Memphis. Can they keep the momentum going? And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick's away. He catches the kickoff. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. They'll send a player in motion. He steps back to pass. He tosses a floater. Caldwell with the tackle. They'll pick up a couple yards there. The offense comes in on second down. 2 yards to go. Run to the right side. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 13. The offense sets up in a single back set. Dropping back. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. Loss of 11 on the play. Second down. He drops back to pass. He tosses a floater. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 3rd and long for the offense. Player in motion. He hands it to the runner on the left side. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 13. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. The punt is caught. He is picked up and brought down. First down and 10 to go. Gallagher surveys the field. He sets up and throws. He makes the catch. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 11. The offense will operate from the pistol set. Gallagher with the handoff. And the defender got him down. That will be good for about 6. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Gallagher surveys the field. And down he goes. That's a sack. They'll lose a bunch of yards there. Third and long for the offense. Dropping back. Throws one. It is caught by Wade. And he's tackled right away. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First and 10. Gallagher with the handoff. And the tackle is made. That's good for about 7 yards. Memphis makes their way up to the line. He'll pitch it off to the runner. Grabs him, puts him down. Tackle made by Gordon. Gain of 6 on the play. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. 7th play of the drive. Gallagher surveys the field. And down he goes. That's a sack. Loss of 11 on the play. A shotgun set for the offense. Gallagher on the throw. Incomplete. It's a third down coming up for Memphis. Gallagher surveys the field. Reeled in that long toss. Ball wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 18 on the play. Memphis makes their way up to the line. He steps back to pass. Tackle made by Ball. Gain of 10 on the play. That marks the end of the first quarter. Memphis on top for now with a small lead. First and 10 for the offense. Go! The runner takes the handoff on a misdirection. And that's as far as he'll make it. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. 11 yards to go. Gallagher drops back to pass. He throws one down by the 10-yard line. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs. Go! He makes the throw over to the sideline. And the ball is batted down. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. Here's the kick. And it's good. That score extends Memphis's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team. The kick is off. The kickoff is caught. And he is down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back into the pocket. He's got a receiver near the 30. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Finds a target short along the sideline. And he safely steps out of bounds. That will be good for about 6. Third down. 13 yards to go. He sees a target over the middle of the field. The pass connects, and he's tackled right away. That will keep the chains moving. 1st and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Play action pass. And the ball is batted down. From under center. He steps back to pass. Play action pass. And he snagged it. And he's tackled here. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. 1st and 10 for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. He makes the reception, and he's tackled right away. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense lines up on 1st and goal. He steps back to pass. Flings one. He safely steps out of bounds. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense comes to the line on 2nd and goal. He drops back into the pocket. He sends this one into the end zone. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. 3rd and goal. Motion left. Left side handoff. And down he goes. That will bring up 4th down. A short field goal attempt for the offense. It's up. And it sails through. That will eat away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. He catches the kickoff. And he's brought to the turf. Memphis gets set to start off the drive.
Strike.
Gallagher on the throw. The pass is caught. Ball wrestles him to the ground. That will be good enough to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Pitch right to the runner. And he will be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Jones. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense sets up in shotgun. Gallagher drops back to pass. He makes the throw deep down the left side of the field. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. 3rd down, 11 yards to go. Gallagher surveys the field. He pulls it in. Tackle made by Ball. Gain of 13. A shotgun set for the offense.
Go!
And he'll be sacked in the backfield. They'll lose a bunch of yards there. 2nd down for the offense. Gallagher drops back to pass. Floats one. He's tackled. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and goal. First down and goal for the offense.
Hike.
Gallagher will hand it off. Memphis busts through, and it is a touchdown. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. There's the kick. And it's good. That score extends Memphis's lead a bit more. The offense lines up to kick it off. He sends it off. The kickoff is caught. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Flings one. He pulls it in. He's put to the turf. That brings up second down. Memphis calling timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Second down. 13 yards to go. He tosses one. He grabs it out of the air. Dickerson makes the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10. He steps back to pass. He throws one. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 3 on the play. 4th play of the drive.
Go!
Tosses it over to the sideline. The ball is caught. Gain of 17. A single back set for the offense.
Strike.
Throws one, and it's intercepted. And he is down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Strike.
And Gordon gets a hold of him for the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. And the defense will call timeout here. That will be their first. The offense sets up in a single back set. He steps back to pass. Gallagher on the throw. He eludes the first defender. Ripped to the ground. A huge gain by the offense. A fresh set of downs for Memphis. Gallagher surveys the field. And the pass falls to the ground. The offense will operate from the pistol set. Gallagher surveys the field. He grabs it out of the air. And the defender got him down. Gain of 12 on the play. Memphis calling a timeout. That will be their second timeout. A shotgun set for the offense. Gallagher surveys the field. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. 6th play of the drive. Gallagher surveys the field. Throws it off to the left side. Pass complete. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 8 on the play. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their second of the half. Third down. 2 yards to go. Gallagher drops back to pass. And Russell brings him down. Gain of 1 on the play. Timeout. Memphis. That's their final timeout. 4th down. Just 1 yard to go. Gallagher surveys the field. He safely steps out of bounds. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He drops back into the pocket. Dickerson wrestles him to the ground. A huge gain by the offense. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their third and final timeout. A lone back for the offense. He steps back to pass. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10. Dropping back. He makes the throw over the middle. And the defender got him down. That gets us to third down. The offense is set to try a field goal. That will wrap things up for the second quarter. Memphis with a commanding lead so far. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick's away. The kickoff is fielded. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He steps back to pass. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. That'll bring up second down. Second and long for the offense. He drops back to pass. Looking short for a target, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Third down. He drops back. Looking for a target way downfield. Tipped away and incomplete. The punt team takes the field.
Go!
He makes the punt. He catches the punt. He sheds off the defender. That's the end of that play. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Player in motion to the left. Hands it off to the left side. And the tackle will be made by Reed. That gets us to second down. Second down. Penalty flag on the field. That's going to be encroachment. The ref caught him. They'll accept the penalty. First and 10. He makes the handoff to the left side. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That gets us to second down. Fourth play of the drive. Gallagher will hand it off. And the tackle is made. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Gallagher will hand it off. He's stopped in his tracks. That gets us to second down. Second down and 10 to go. He gives it away. Reed brings him to the ground for the tackle. That brings up third down. Third down and 10 to go. Gallagher drops back to pass. Picked off. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He tosses one. And he safely steps out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 4. Second down, 15 yards to go.
Go!
Run to the right side. Dickerson makes the tackle. Gain of 9 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. A flag on the play. And Powell snags it for the catch. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. They're going to flag the defense for holding here, and they'll keep the play instead of taking the penalty. A nice pickup there by the offense. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. RPO. He makes the handoff. Pitts with the tackle. Small loss on the play. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. Second down for the offense. 12 yards to go. Takes the handoff and looks to pass. And the ball is batted down. Third down. 12 yards to go. Dropping back. Floats one. Tipped away and incomplete. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. and the punt falls out of bounds. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Gallagher will hand it off. And he is finally dragged down. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. They'll run a counter play to the outside. And he's finally stopped after a great run. That will keep the chains moving. First and 10. Makes the handoff. And that's as far as he'll make it. That will bring up second down. Second down and 10 to go. A flag on the play, and he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding, and they'll accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Memphis. Gallagher will hand it off. Reed brings him to the ground for the tackle. That'll go for about 3 yards. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. That will wrap things up for the third quarter. Memphis with a commanding lead so far. Second down, 7 yards to go. Gallagher surveys the field. He eats him up. Williams on the sack. That will bring up third down. The offense comes in on third down. 9 yards to go. Gallagher surveys the field. He makes the throw deep down the left side of the field. And he reeled in that bomb. Ball wrestles him to the ground. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Memphis makes their way up to the line.
Hike.
Gallagher with the handoff. He's finally taken down. Gain of 14 on the play. Memphis makes their way up to the line.
Go.
Gallagher surveys the field. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Memphis. They're setting up for the extra point.
Sit up.
It's up. And the kick is good. That score extends Memphis's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it away. The kickoff is caught. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Outside handoff. And the tackle is made. That will be good for about 6. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. QB back to pass. He sets up and throws. It's caught. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Stevens. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10.
Go!
RPO. He makes the handoff. And he's brought down before making it too far. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down.
Sit up.
Hands it off to the left side. He's finally taken down. Gain of 15. First and 10 for the offense.
Sit up.
Inside handoff. He's tackled. Gain of 11. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. Makes the throw. And the defender got him down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. The offense lines up on 1st and goal. He drops back to pass. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. They'll lose 10 on the play. A nickel set for the defense. Floats one, complete. And he is tackled. That's good for 10 yards. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on 3rd downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. He sends this one off to the left side of the end zone. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. 4th down and goal for the offense. They don't want to settle for 3 points here. He drops back into the pocket. Batted down and incomplete. And they're unable to convert on 4th down. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Gallagher will hand it off, and he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down. Gallagher will hand it off. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. That will bring up 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive. Third down, 7 yards to go.
Hike.
Counter play to the outside. He's stopped in his tracks. That'll cost them a couple yards. And the defense will call timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. The punt team takes the field. He makes the punt. He fields the punt. And he's brought to the turf. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He steps back to pass. And Powell snags it for the catch. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 15. The offense calls a timeout. They'll have just 1 remaining. 2nd play of the drive. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. He pulls it in. Caldwell with the tackle. That'll be good for a 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout here. That's their final timeout. 1st and goal. He drops back to pass. He snags it out of the air. Touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. That will eat away at the lead a bit. Instead of kicking, the offense will keep the ball. It will be 4th and 12 from the 28. Throws one. Hauls in that long throw. You lose the first defender. Wrestled to the ground. Stevens with the tackle. That's good enough to convert. The offense will keep the ball, and it will be 1st and 10. 2nd play of the drive. And Powell snags it for the catch. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 12 on the play. The defense sets up in a dime set. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go. He tosses out a floater. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. He drops back to pass. Dickerson makes the tackle. That's good for about 2. 4th down for the offense. 2 yards to go. He steps back to pass. Batted down and incomplete. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs for Memphis. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down.
Sit hut.
And he takes a knee. Third down. That will bring things to a close. For everyone at Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.